Welcome to Mindful Stories, where every tale is a doorway and every word is a key. Are you ready to step into the unknown? Subscribe now and unlock the next chapter.
In the early 1800s, in the quiet hills of Adams, Tennessee, the Bell family became the center of one of America's most terrifying paranormal legends, the haunting of the Bell Witch. It all began in 1817, when John Bell, a respected farmer, and his family started noticing strange occurrences around their home. "Pa, do you hear that scratching again?" Betsy Bell whispered one evening, her eyes wide with fear. "Probably just a rat," John Bell muttered, trying to calm his daughter. He rose from his chair, but as he approached the door, the scratching stopped. The room fell silent. Then came 3 loud knocks on the wall behind him. "There's nothing here," John said, though his heart raced. At first, the family dismissed the noises as animals or the creaks of an old house. But things soon grew worse. Knocking sounds became louder, and strange rustling filled empty rooms. Then, one night, as John Bell sat in his chair, a deep, guttural growl echoed behind him. "Who's there?" he demanded, standing up. A chilling voice answered, "I am the Bell Witch." From that night on, the haunting intensified. The invisible force seemed to take pleasure in tormenting the family. John Bell began to feel a tightening in his throat, making it hard to speak or swallow. His daughter Betsy was a favorite target of the entity. One morning, Betsy let out a scream. "Something pulled my hair," she cried, clutching her head. Her mother rushed over. "It's nothing, child." Before she could finish, Betsy was slapped across the face by an unseen hand. The ghost's laughter filled the room, low and mocking. Word of the haunting spread through the community. Neighbors came to witness the strange events for themselves. "You can't hide from me," the spirit whispered. One visitor watched as the family's chairs slid across the floor by invisible forces. Another felt a sharp shove from behind, though no one was there. Desperate for help, John Bell reached out to Andrew Jackson, the future president of the United States, who was visiting the area. When Jackson and his men arrived, they were greeted by an eerie silence. "I've heard tales of this spirit," Jackson said. "Let's see what it really is." Suddenly, a voice hissed from the shadows. "You'll be sorry." "By heaven," Jackson exclaimed. "I've never seen anything like this." His party fled before morning. One of Jackson's men shrieked and fell to the ground, as if thrown by an invisible force. Over the years, the Bell Witch's focus shifted entirely to John Bell. His health worsened rapidly. One night, after another violent encounter with the spirit, he collapsed into a deep sleep and never woke up. By his bedside was a mysterious vial of dark liquid. "It was me," the Bell Witch whispered. "I poisoned him." After John's death, the voice faded and the family's suffering ended. The haunting was over, but the legend had only begun. To this day, the story of the Bell Witch captivates the imagination. A tale of a family haunted by a vengeful force with no origin and no mercy.
Thank you for joining us on this journey. If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tales that will ignite your imagination. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired.